Adjust that camera. Take the white off the screen. No. You take the camera literally the top of it. Yep. $20.
No, you
Got it. No. Just watch them. Just like perfect. Go on. All right. You starting to stream stuff? You started already? Go ahead, go on. First piece called up. State your name and your registry.
Awadia, Bani, Hawada, Bani, Yashala.
Awadia, Bani, Hawada, Bani, Yashala.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatham.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbarakatah.
Go ahead and blow that horn. Salt, right. Mouth face.
Lada Yashala.
Blow the horn at the top. Uncover the scroll. That's how it goes.
Come on.
The water. Nice and loud. Nice and loud.
Men of Israel, Majid. Repun Aquadum.
Just say which means stand, you know what I'm saying? Explain it to your audience as well what that means. Imagine which means stand. Yep.
Repun Aquadum, which means to face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakuka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Asha. Bayaratazah. Hawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Luthunanawa. Lakum. Cal. Yawam. Wasalak Nawa. Kabawati Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kabawati Nawa. Wala'ah. Taba'aya Nawa. Banasana Wam. A ball. Hashai Nawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wala'ala Taparata Salakia. Wahata Aparat. La'awilamium. Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Linawa.
Barak Linawa.
Wayashala.
Wayashala.
Wahapa'ah.
Waparat.
Wahabayath.
Salakia. Wahabayah.
Wahabayah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
The students.
The students.
The sisters.
The sisters.
The children.
The children.
And all Yashala.
And all Yahshua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
Bless Israel in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless, heal, shield, protect.
Bless, heal, shield, protect.
Generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
The students.
The students.
The sisters.
The sisters.
The children.
The children.
And all Israel.
And all Israel.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Bakash the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah.
Wathunanawa.
Thundernawa.
Bakach.
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 Lerapa'ah.
Lerapa'ah.
Karamakala.
Karamakala.
Wakalmadawa.
Wakalmadawa.
Bakach.
Bakach.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarium.
Hamatazarium.
Bakach.
Bakach.
Lahakwayam.
Lahakwayam.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Bakach.
Bakach.
Arakawah.
Arakawah.
Hatama'ala.
Hatama'ala.
Bagar Shem.
Bagar Shem.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
Bakash the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal.
The power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Ahariam.
Al-Bahari.
Ma'ayam.
Ma'ayam.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
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 Ma'ayim.
Ma'ayim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ashah.
Ashah.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'arakazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yatham.
Al-Yatham.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalkai.
Regalkai.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarkai.
Shamarkai.
Hanah.
Hanah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarkai.
Shamarkai.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazarkai.
Tazarkai.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wa'arach.
Wa'arach.
Bayayela.
Bayayela.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarkai.
Yashamarkai.
Makar
Makar.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaafka.
Taza'afka.
Wabawa'afka.
Wabawa'afka.
Ma'athai.
Ma'athai.
Wa'ai awalamyam.
Wa'ai awalamyam.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
to the hills.
to the hills.
Whence cometh my help?
From which cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
From all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
This time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Dalayamaka.
Al-Dalayamaka.
Al-Thakarach.
Al-Thakarach.
With all Thachakwat.
With all Dashaquat.
Al.
Al.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Awiyabika.
Abuyabika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amika.
Al-Amika.
Ya'anyamyamwa.
Ya'amyamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayathat.
Wayathat.
Ya'atazwa.
Ya'atazu.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Amaria.
Amari.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidu.
Wanakakidum.
Bagoya.
Magoya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shum Yasha'ala.
Shum Yasha'ala.
Awadah.
Awadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nayawatazwa.
Nayawatazwa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadawa.
Yakadawa.
Auyaka.
Ayaka.
Barak.
Barayath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashamai.
Wayashamai.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wagarian.
Wahagarian.
Salakia. Wahagarian.
Wahagarian.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashah.
Palashah.
Am Yeshabir.
Am Yeshabir.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Amain.
Amain.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawa.
Zarawa.
Labanya Lawa.
Labanya Lawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Asha.
Asha.
Lahum.
Lahum.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasayasa Ra'ah.
Kasayasa Ra'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakar.
Banakar.
Kawashwan.
Kawashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
By a young Salaki. By a young Ra'ah.
By a young Ra'ah.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayathama.
Shayathama.
Not a Madwater. Salaki. Not a Yatmawa.
Not a Yatmawa.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakazazor.
Wakatazor.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kal Nasri Kamwa.
Kal Nasri Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaria.
Amaria.
Narashah.
Narashah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Af.
Af.
Nawa.
Nawa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagorgula.
Kagorgula.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapunya Larakwa.
Lapanya Laraka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Faba Ira Ya'ira.
Faba Ira Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Kuntharadakma.
Kuntharadakma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wasa. Wabasa Wapaka.
Wapaka.
Tabahalam.
Tabahalam.
Mala'ai.
Mala'ai.
Punyahum.
Punyahum.
Koyawam.
Koyawam.
Wire Bakoshua.
Wire Bakoshua.
Shumka.
Shumka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashua.
Yabashua.
Wire Bahoria.
Wire Bahoria.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Wire Kaporia.
Wire Kaporia.
Wire Abadua.
Wire Ababa.
Wire Da'awa.
Wire Da'awa.
Kaya Afa.
Kaya Atha.
Shumka.
Shumka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Alcohol Rakazar.
Alcohol Rakazar.
Most High in Christ. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo.
For lo.
Thy enemies make a tumble.
Thy enemies make a tumble.
They that hate thee.
They that hate thee.
Have lifted up their head.
Have lifted up their head.
Have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
Have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more remembrance.
They have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also has joined with them.
Ashur also has joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kizon,
and Brook of Kizon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at
They
Endor.
became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make their nose like a red,
like Z,
and like Z.
yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zebah,
and Zebah,
and as Zalmunna,
and as
who
Zalmunna,
said,
who
let
said,
us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh
the houses of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a
as
wheel,
the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burning for wood,
as the fire burning with
and
wood,
as the flame set up the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy temper,
make them afraid
and make them
with
afraid
thy storm,
with thy storm.
fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with
that
shame,
they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded,
troubled,
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame,
let them be put to shame,
perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that
whose
thou,
name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is
art
Yahweh,
the Most High
are the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Sign Christ. Sign. You shot me, which means to be seated. Hold on. Most High in Christ. We're gonna get straight to it. 1 second.
What we're going to? Genesis 21.
Yeah, we're gonna be going at Genesis chapter 21. No sweat. Next time I could just give it to you, we pass it to you, all right?
Kind of
Sweat though. Yep, Genesis 20, the 21st chapter. Got the first officer up here. You're gonna read 7 verses.
Start at 1.
Start at 1.
Genesis chapter 21, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Pekah, Ath, Sarah, Quasha, Amara, Wayash, Yahweh, Lashar, Quash, Debar, verse 2. Watahar, Wakala, Watala, Sarar, Labar, Hama, Bana, Laban, Salakia, Laban. Oh, Salakia, Ban. I said Laban, Salakia. Lazakwana, ha, Salakia. Lazak, Salakia. Lazakwan, Lazakwa Naya. Lamayada. Ashar. Debar. Ottawa. Alahayim. Verse 3. Wayakwara. Wayakwara. Salakia. Abiram. At. Shammai. Banya. Hawalada. Hawala. Hawalad. Salakia. Lawa. Ashar. Yalada. Lawa. Shurya. Shaha. Zata. Yataz Kwa. Yataz Ka. Verse 4. Wayamar. Wayamal. Salakia. Abraham. At. Yatazaka. Benaiah. Benawa. Bana. Salakia Ban. Shemayata. Yamya. Ka'a. Shur. Tazawa. Ottawa. Ottawa. Akwat. Alahayim. Verse 5. Wabar. Ham. Oh, Salakia. Wa Abraham. Salakia. Ban. Ma'at. Shana. Bunha Lad. La. At. Yatazakah. Benoit. Verse 6. With Amar. Sharah. Tazakah. Salakia. Asha. Laya. Alahayam. Kala. Hashemah. Yatazakah. Qual.
It is white.
Yeah, so Khan. Laya. Verse 7. Wata armor. Wata mar. Salakia. Maya. Malal. Laabra. Okay. Kwaha, Salakia. Benayim. Shara. Kaya. Kwaladaya. Slakia, not ya. Kwaladata. Ban. Lazakwanaya. And that's up to verse 8 in the Hebrew.
Most High Christ, it's extremely important, you know what I mean, for us to learn that Hebrew, get back into our original language. Because the bastardized tongue that we speak now was never given to us. You know what I'm saying? This was forced upon us. You know what I'm saying? English language was forced upon us in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Spanish language was forced upon the Hispanics, you know what I'm saying, by the Spaniards. You know what I mean? It's just not our language. It's bastardized tongue. So when we are speaking and learning our Hebrew, this is what makes us original. This is bringing us back to our heritage and our culture. All right? Let's go ahead and let's get Genesis chapter 21, verse 1 through 7 in English.
Kind of, sir. Genesis chapter 21, starting at verse 1. And the Lord visited Sarah as he had said, and the Lord did unto Sarah as he had spoken. Verse 2. For Sarah conceived and bare Abraham a son in his old age, at the set time of which God had spoken to him.
All right, so everybody get that point, right? Everybody get the point that Sarah, you know what I'm saying, she bare the child in old age. I forget the age that she was. I believe she was up in her 90s. You know what I mean? She was around a 90-year-old woman able to bear a child, man. And that's what gave her joy, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? At that age. Because she was, you know the story about Abraham and Sarah. She was struggling to have children. You know what I mean? She was struggling to have children in her beginning years. You know, that's why she had Abraham take on a concubine or a slave woman named Hagar. You know what I'm saying? I believe who was an African. Okay? And Hagar, he had a child with Hagar, which made, as we know today, Ishmael, which is the progenitor of the Arabs today. You know what I'm saying? Ishmael, you know what I'm saying, is the progenitor of Arabs, so-called Arabs today. All right? He was the first one, and out of his nation came them. Okay, but now we talking about Sarah. She was able to bear children at old age, like the Lord, you know what I'm saying, said he was going to do for her. Right? And it was just a glorious thing. Let's get some more.
Verse 3. And Abraham called the name of his son that was born unto him, who Sarah bare to him, Isaac.
It's the birth of Isaac, you know what I'm saying? Isaac, special, man. He was a special, man. Like, be born of two old parents, man. That's something special, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean, he was born in the truth. You know what I mean? He was born because our covenant comes from who? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. You know what I'm saying? So this would make him so important. And we're reading about the birth of Isaac. All right, keep going.
Come on. Verse 4. And Abraham circumcised his son, Isaac, being 8 days old, and as God commanded him.
That's how I taught you as well, man. My children get circumcised. You know what I'm saying? This is a literal circumcision. At 8 days, you know, just like a child, a baby, get circumcised today. Same thing happened to Isaac. Okay, so when people say like the Bible is fake and things like that, this is right here to prove that, you know what I'm saying, the Bible is absolutely relevant. Because the things that we do now, it was done then, thousands of years ago. You know what I'm saying? Circumcision, that's in the Bible. You know what I mean? How we supposed to live, that's in the Bible. This don't have nothing to do with religion. This don't have nothing to do with Christianity. I'm just throwing up. Like, Christianity taking a big L right now. Like, it's taking a numerous amount of a loss because they deceive the people, you know what I'm saying, on basic, simple things like circumcision when you're a child. You know what I'm saying? That right there is proven in the Bible. You know what I mean? This proves that this Bible is relevant. All right, keep going.
Come on. Verse 5. And Abraham was 100 years old, and his son Isaac, when his son Isaac was born unto him.
Abraham was 100 years old, man. 100. Good night. You know what I'm saying? And he buried his child, Isaac. Okay, keep going.
Come on. Verse 6. And Sarah said, God hath made me to laugh, so that all that hear will laugh with me.
Keep going.
Verse 7. And she said, who would have said unto Abraham that Sarah should have given children suck? For I have borne him a son in his old age.
Yeah, man, like, she was happy, man. Happy to bear that child. You know what I mean? Like, especially, you got to think about the scenario, seriously. Like, you're talking about an old woman who couldn't bear children. You know what I'm saying? All her life she struggled to bear a child. And that's something that women eventually gonna want. You know what I'm saying? Whether they say they don't or not. Eventually, as they get older and older, like, man, I wish I would have had kids. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because they get lonelier and older and longer. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a beautiful thing that this woman bared a son at her old age. You know what I'm saying? It's just a beautiful thing, man. She was happy about that. Is that all the way it?
Come on, sir.
Go ahead and go next week. All right. Watch it. You got the heat off. We're gonna call the next priest up. and register.
Kapan Ya'ala, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yashala.
Kapan Ya'ala, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasha'ala.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Brakatham.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Come on up here, warrior. Next time, come through this way. All right. Am I trying to put down? This DC.
This is Genesis chapter 20, 21, picking up at verse 8. Waya Gadol. Hayalad. Waya Gamal. Waya Ayash. Abaga. Abaram. Mashatha. Kadawal. Bayawam. Hagamal. Ash. Ath. Watazak. Watazakwa. What? Verse 9. What? Thar. No, that's what? That's it. That's all right. That's walk the raw. That's what God. Shirah. Oth. Bon. Hagar. Hamtaza Ratazash. Ashar. Yadaha. Lahabraham. La'abram. Matazahak Hakwa. Washamar. Verse 10. Washamar. Labagar. La'abraham. Garsh. Garash. Hamaha. Hazahash. Hazaath. Wath. That's Wath Baha. Kaya La. Yayar. Yayash. Ban. Hamaha. Hazaash. Hazaath. Ayam. Banyaam. No, as Banyaayim. Banyad Ayam. Yataza Hakwa. Verse 11. Wayar. Hadbar. Mod. Baya Yanya. Habar Abraham. Ayah. Hayadath. Banywa. Verse 12. Mar. Al Hayam. Al. Abraham. Al. I. This all one word. This is I by I. Yan Yam Ayo Han Ayar Wayal Amashk Amathak Cal Ashar Thamar Al Yawam Al Yam Al Yawak Shara Shamai Bakwaha Kaya Bayataza Hakwa Yakwa Quora Lamzar I. Verse 13. Wagam Ath Athban Hamaha Lagar Waya Ashyam Naiwa Kayazar Akwa Ak Hawa'a. Verse 14. Wayash Kwam Abar Abraham Baba Quar Wayakwaha Laham Lakam Wayakwash Kaya Kayam Wayathan Al Hagar Sham Al Shak Maha Wayash Hayalad Wayashakaha Wathalak Watha Wath Ta'ah. Bam da Bar. Bar. Shabaya. That's up to verse 15 in the Hebrew.
Genesis chapter 20, starting at verse 8. And the child grew and was weaned.
And the child grew and was weaned. What do you mean?
He was like taken off or slowly removed from, or
Speak up.
like taken off or something, like gradually.
Lift your voice to the crowd.
So like he was slowly taken off or something, or removed from something.
Right. He was weaned off the, probably getting breastfed, right?
Kind of
You know what I'm saying? He was weaned from that. Keep going.
Kind of kind. And Abraham made a great feast the same day that Isaac was weaned.
Keep going.
And Sarah saw the son Hagar, the Egyptian.
You can read son of Hagar.
Salakia. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had borne unto Abraham, mocking.
Doing what?
Mocking.
All right. So let's look up that definition of mocking. Somebody look up mocking. So you can get the context of what Ishmael was doing to Isaac. You know what I'm saying? Isaac was a little child at this time. I believe Ishmael had to be like around like 14. All right. So let's get mocking.
Kind of what kind? Mocking, making fun of someone or something in a cruel way.
In a what?
Cruel way.
Okay. Making fun of or doing something in a cruel way. So the intentions of Ishmael was cruel unto Isaac. All right. She's seeing him mocking. Okay. And then I got some synonyms as for mocking too. Sardonic, scornful, distrustful, mistrustful, negativist, skeptical, suspicious, defeatist, fatalistic. Okay, these are some ideas of mocking. Let's go back to the scripture and read it again.
Kind of what kind? And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had borne unto Abraham, mocking.
So she said him doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing. She caught him in an act of doing something extremely unrighteous, extremely against, our culture. You know what I'm saying? And listen, when she caught him in the act, we're going to read the next verse. We're going to get into more of this story. Keep going.
Verse 10. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman.
Cast what?
This bondwoman.
Man, they cast, because she seen this act of Ishmael, she said, man, cast this bondwoman. Keep going.
Kind of what kind? And her son.
And her son. Okay? So, because of the act that was committed, it had to be a foul act. It don't specifically say what happened in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? What happened? And that time it said mocking. When you look up mocking, something scornful, something negative. You know what I mean? Cruel. You know what I'm saying? With cruel intentions. Meaning, if somebody got a mindset like that, you can't really trust them. You see what I'm saying? Can't really trust nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially them in being in your family or in your circle. You know, that's like us seeing somebody. That's like the Christian church, right? The pastor, you know what I'm saying? He molests children, molests kids. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust nobody like that. Right. So you know not to have them around your kids. Things like that. I'm just giving y'all examples of this mocking that she caught Ishmael in the act of doing. Right? Let's get some more.
For the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Isaac.
She understood, man, that Isaac, man, is gonna be extremely blessed because of who his father is, right? You know what I mean? And she like, man, you gonna have to send this child right here, this other one that you had this baby with. You gotta send them. You gotta get them up out of here. You know what I mean? Whatever that act was done, whatever that act that he got caught in doing, it got her heated and got him sent up out of there. All right, and you gotta understand this too. It was something unlawful. You know what I'm saying? Something that not approved with the Most High either. That's why it's right here in the scripture. All right, we're gonna get more info on it. Keep going.
Verse 11. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son.
And Abraham did not want to do that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to send his son away. You know what I mean? Because that's his son. You know what I mean? You develop feelings and getting to care about you watch somebody as a baby grow up. Who would want to do that to their child? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's messed up. You know what I mean? That's how he felt having to send them away. He was like, man, they don't even sit right. You know what I mean? He probably told her no at first. Like, no, I'm about to send them away. You're going to have to deal with what happened. You know what I'm saying? He would have rather that to happen. But let's get more into the story. Keep going.
Verse 12. And God said unto Abraham, let it not be grievous.
Let it not be what?
Grievous.
And who was this talking to Abraham? The Most High. So when the Most High clarified that you shouldn't be grievous about this. You should do it. You know what I'm saying? When the Most High came to Abraham and told him that, he had to. You know what I'm saying? It was that time. The Most High speak, he give an order. The Most High is like our Father. You know what I mean? He's like our Father at the end of the day. Because the Father is what protects us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we good. Make sure we fed. Make sure we good and everything like that. Our job as being his children is doing what he asks to do. You know what I'm saying? That's our jobs. You know what I'm saying? The place we need to stay in is doing what the Most High asks us to do. You know what I'm saying? So even though it felt grievous, the Lord said, let it not be grievous in thy sight. Keep going.
Because of the lad, and because of thy bondwoman, and all that Sarah hath said unto thee, hearken unto her voice.
What?
Hearken unto her voice.
And he said, man, listen to your wife. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your wife. Because you got to understand this as well, man. The Lord, you know what I'm saying? The eyes of the Lord, man, is upon the sinful nation. That's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The eyes of the Lord is his angels. So angels see things, and they go literally immediately to the Most High and report what they see about everybody and everything. That's their job. That's their job, man. Angels is all around here, man. Believe it or not, angels is walking up and down this block right now. You know what I'm saying? Angels in here. You know what I mean? And they watching us and they reporting to the Most High. You know what I mean? That's a real thing right there. Right. And guess what? The Lord said, let that not be grievous. You know what I'm saying? Hearken unto your wife. The Lord know what his wife seen. The Lord understand what his wife, you know what I'm saying, seen Ishmael do in that act. And they called it mocking, of course, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? The eyes of the Lord, man, is upon the sinful nation. You know what I'm saying? Upon the sinful kingdom, man. He knew, just like she knew. So that's why I said in the scripture, man, hearken unto your wife. Hearken unto her. And we're going to see why the Lord said to hearken unto her, right? Keep going, get some more.
Come. For in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
For in what?
Isaac shall thy seed be called.
You understand? That promise, you know what I'm saying? Those blessings that we get, it goes from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate reason too. You know what I mean? He was gonna be that heir. You know what I'm saying? In the presence. All right. Let's get some more.
Verse 13. And also of the son of the bondwoman will I make a nation, because he is thy seed.
And guess what? The Lord said, I'm gonna make a nation. You know what I'm saying? That bondwoman's son that you got, I'm gonna make a nation of him too, man, because you are his seed. And the Lord loved Abraham. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Ishmael got a blessing. Okay, and as you look around right now, the Arabs, this is the progenitor of the Arabs, you know what I'm saying? This is just his generation, which now in modern times is this, the so-called Arabs today. And if you look at the so-called Arabs, man, they blessed. They more than blessed. You know what I'm saying? They own in all the gas stations in, you know what I'm saying, the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian communities. They inherit a lot of money. They got oil. You know what I'm saying? They inherit billions of dollars. They got a military. You know what I mean? They got, you know what I'm saying, they little God that they serve. You know what I'm saying? The rock and Mecca. You know what I mean? He made a nation out of them. That's what the Lord did. All right. Let's get some more.
Verse 14. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and took bread and a bottle of water and gave it unto Hagar, putting it on her shoulder, and unto Hagar, Salakia, and the child, and sent her away, and she departed and wandered in the wilderness of Beersheba.
You understand? So, let me tell you, that morning, Abraham, he listened, he stood, he hearkened unto the Lord. That morning he got up, you know what I'm saying? He packed their stuff. You know what I mean? He got a bottle of water and everything, packed it, put it on her shoulder. He got the kid ready. You know what I'm saying? Ishmael wasn't no kid like that at that time either. He got them ready, man, and he sent them on their way. Sent them up out of there. You know what I mean? That's the Bible. That's the Lord that we serve. It don't have nothing to do with Christianity, man. Like, Christians gonna always take a big L for certain basic things that we teach here at ISUPK. I'm the Commander General Yohana.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? This right here is not a lovable thing that the Lord did either. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you a question. Like, this right here is not showing no love right here. You go to a Christian church, everything is about love. You gotta go in there, man. You gotta hug everybody. Come on, man. Like that right there, man. When you read the Bible, you talking about a God, man, that sent a, you know what I'm saying, a concubine away and her son out your house, let them figure it out. That's how the Lord did it. You know what I'm saying? That's the God that we serve. That's the God of Israel. Israelites. Go ahead, sis.
Is that the only exception where you can just get rid of your wife if you're not providing her the three things? Because you know how, like, he made her a wife, he knew her. So, it's because you know how last class he was saying how, like, there's like 3 things that if you don't do, she can't leave and be with another man, I guess, whatever. Was that the only exception?
Well, right here, I have to get more clarification upon that. You know
If I could, what was that question? If I could.
Because last class he was talking about how there's 3 things that if you don't give a woman, she can go away.
Give a woman?
Like, I forgot something about like her clothes, food, and why
Your bill of divorce.
like, you know, like, cause he had to divorce her because he had to send her away.
If you get another wife, that's what he's talking about.
So he had to send her away, but she didn't. It was not by her choice. It was not by his choice. Because his wife.
It was not by his choice. That's your question.
No, because he didn't want to, but his wife was like, "Oh, okay, I don't want her, right?"
I'm leaving.
What it was.
Somebody give me the precept. Salaki, for interrupting your class. Sharaf. Somebody give me the precept. Who knows? There's too many officers in here. Who knows the precept I'm going to?
1 Corinthians 7:14.
Let's get it. Give him a hand. Let's see what Paul say. Salaki is right. I don't want to interrupt your class. I just want to answer the sister question and resume. Salaki.
No sweat, sir. You sweat.
Yeah, let's get it. Quickly.
Come. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and 14.
Let's go up two verses.
Come. 1 Corinthians 7 and 12. But to the rest I speak, but to the rest speak I, not the Lord, if any brother have a wife that
If any brother have what?
a wife
Go ahead.
that believeth not,
Believe what?
not,
If you're real with you, man, she not gonna have these questions, man. It's Paul. It's the New Testament. Let's go. Read.
and she be pleased to dwell with him,
Uh-huh.
let him not put her away.
Let him do what?
Not put her away.
A man in the UPK never put a woman away, man. You understand? We ain't gonna never put them away. Keep reading. No.
Verse 13.
Let him read.
And the woman which hath an husband,
A what?
and the woman which hath had an husband,
This sister right here got a husband, man. Give her a hand. You know what I'm saying? Give her a hand. Keep reading.
that believeth not,
Believe it what?
not,
Go ahead.
if she be pleased to dwell with her,
Uh-huh.
let her not leave him.
Let her do what?
Not leave him.
What does that mean? The top.
That if they, like, let's say they share two different, let's say, religious perspectives, and she still wants to stay, she can stay.
Right. That's your answer?
No, but she didn't want to stay.
Listen,
So that's why I pulled the scripture right here to help you. We're gonna keep reading, sis. Let's read some more.
kind of kind.
Let's read.
Verse 14. For the unbelieving,
For the what?
unbelieving,
The what?
unbelieving
Unbeliever.
husband is saint.
Salakia. Stop right there. She said she don't want to stay. Right?
No, she wanted to stay,
She wanted to stay.
right? The wife that he had kids with, Sarah told him to have kids, but she wanted to stay. She didn't want to leave.
Okay, so what's your question?
So my question is that the only exception that Abraham had? Because when you leave your wife, you have to break the
Well, that's unlawful. That's unlawful.
But she told him.
You can't leave a woman.
So
If I married you, I can't leave you.
But
So,
he-
yeah, no. You got it. Good answer. Go ahead.
I know what happened. I think that's the same situation where the Lord said, hearken to your wife. The Lord said that when Sarah said, kick that woman out, and then the Lord said, hearken to your wife. That was the only situation, because this woman did something disgusting with her and her son. So they both had to get kicked to the curb because, for number one, they was disrespecting Isaac,
Right.
which is Christ, the reincarnation of Christ. So that's a whole nother thing right there.
Keep reading, top.
Kind. For the unbelieving is sanctified by the wife.
The unbelieving is signified by who?
The wife,
What does that mean?
the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife. That means if the wife was a believer and the husband wasn't, that if he was pleased to stay with her, regardless of their differences.
Huh? Your officer. But why do you?
When it says like, I believe when it says like she could be sanctified by her walking righteous, she could win him over.
Give him a
bring
hand.
him to the truth.
Sleep on that nigga right there. Sleep on that nigga right there. Let's go.
Kind. And the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were your children unclean, but now are they.
What does that mean? Let's stop. We can't read over these kind of scriptures like this. You got to break it down. What does that mean? Who knows? Salakia, so Rock, I took over your Sabbath service.
No, you too wild. You too wild.
Most not right. I'm about to give it back to you. What does that mean? Read it again.
And the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were your children
Sanctified by the husband, meaning who knows? Just Kabbalah Allah. What does that mean? You don't know?
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, if the woman is following her husband because she want to stay with him, and he's following God, you know that favor and sanctification flows down to the whole family.
You sure? Read it again, Tal.
kind. starting at the top of verse 14. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else,
meaning this, if you could be in the world and your wife and she happen to go across the corner and hear these Negroes with beards and boots on. You know what I'm saying? She gonna sanctify you. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point. Keep reading.
and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband.
Mm-hmm.
Else were your children unclean.
Are your children what?
Unclean.
Why are your children unclean? Who knows? The brother right here, the trooper. Why are your children unclean? Well, if I had kids in the world, why would my kids be unclean?
Because they weren't baptized in the truth.
Give them a hand. Keep reading.
But now are they holy. Verse 15, but if the unbelieving depart, let them depart.
Whoa. This is the part right here. Yeah, this is the whole thing right here. Paul. This is my nigga Paul right here. Say it again.
But if the unbelieving depart.
But if the unbelieving depart, meaning the disgusting mother. Look at the sister, the little sis. Most High Christ. Read it again.
But if the unbelieving depart,
Go ahead.
Let them depart.
Let them go. The unbelieving. Keep reading.
A brother or sister is not under.
Hold on. A brother or what?
Or sister.
A brother or what?
Or sister.
It's Paul, man. Go ahead.
Is not under bondage in such.
Meaning you can't force her to be in the truth. Is that if you married to her and she want to be wicked, you got to let her go. Keep reading.
Kanwakan. Or sister is not under bondage in such
We
cases.
don't force people to be in the UPK, right? You got in bondage in here. If you want to go, go. Commander General Muhammad said, man, if you want to grow dreads, do it. Do what the hell you want to do. But in here, you can't do it. You got to cut them off, man. Why? Who knows?
It's unlawful.
Give him a hand. I'm gonna let the brother finish his scripture and Zarok, you can take it over.
But God hath called us to peace.
Call us to what?
Peace.
What does that mean? Shalom. Easy. Salak, I'm gonna give it back to Zarok. You know what I mean? I might get checked for interrupting your class.
I'm lost wild, sir. Anytime you want to come in, identify somebody, sir. Hey.
Right.
Get
I believe it. Let him go.
So basically, with this exception right here, especially, you know what I mean, the mic, you know what I mean, like I said, you know how to do it. All right, I'm gonna say this right here. Just like what the officer was saying was extremely heavy. ISUPK, we're not gonna leave. You know, if a man and a woman is married in here, they not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's forever. You know what I mean? That's what we teach here in ISUPK on the Commander Junior High. This act right here, or what happened, you know what I'm saying, with Hagar and her son Ishmael, it said in the scripture that Sarah caught Ishmael mocking. Mocking is doing something scornful, something cruel. You know what I mean? Something, you can't trust a person, you know what I'm saying, that has that intent. You know what I'm saying? Cruel intentions or distrusting. You see what I'm saying? And also, guess who else was paying attention to that? Not only Sarah seeing this, but the Most High was viewing this thing right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This was something, you got to take it off the carnality part and look at it in a spiritual way. This was something done spiritual. You know what I mean? This is why the Lord said, hearken unto thy wife and send thou away. He understood what happened. He seen how Ishmael was mocking, and they both got sent away. You see what I'm saying? Like, can you do that now? No. Absolutely not. You know what I mean? Can I answer your question, sir?
Yes, thank you.
I'm crazy. We got any more? Any more?
That was up to verse 15 in Hebrew. In English.
Most High in Christ. Well, with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna close out the Sabbath service. All right. I imagine. Yum yum. Salt. About face.
La Yasha Allah.
Alright, blow the horns up. Most High in Christ. Alright, men of Israel. We'll now salute the scroll. Go ahead, salute the scroll.
Yahweh.
Shalom, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh, Shabrak, Yah.
Shalom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Most High in Christ. Get to that, brother. Talk. Salute the scroll.
Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
And turn back to me. Make sure you put this scroll. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah. Alright, men of Israel. I had the priest, men of the audience. Come salute the scroll.
Shalom, Yahweh Shemar. Shalom, Yahweh Shemar.
Shalom, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Shalom, Yahweh Shemar. Shabbat. Yah.
Most High in Christ. Next man. Let's get it.
Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabbat Yah.
Most High in Christ. Next man. Let's get it.
Shalom, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shabbat Yah.
Most High in Christ. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into the prayers. Nice and long, Qatar.
Upon Aquadam, which means to face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakavka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Asha. Baratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Lathanawa. Lakam. Cal. Yawam. Wasalaknawa.
Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa.
Kabawafyanawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'ayanawa.
Banasana Abal.
Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya.
Laka.
Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahatapra.
Slow down. Wahata Aparath.
Wahatapra Aparath. Wa'alamium.
La'awalamium.
Aman.
Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanawa. Wayasha Allah. Wahapaya. Saparium. Barak. Rapah. Magun. The generals. The captains. The officers. The students. The troopers. The sisters. The children. And all Yasha Allah. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wada Aman.
Bless Israel in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. The students. The sisters. The children. And all Yasha Allah. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Akashta power in the Hebrew, Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushua. Babu Kusha. Lathunyanawa. Hakach. Larapa'ah. Kal Matawa. Hakach. Latahar. Hamatazarium. Hakach. Lahakoyam. Hamathium. Hakach. Al-Rakawah. Hatama'ala. Lagar Shun. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wada Aman.
Akash the power in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayunya. Al-Aharium. Ma'ayam. Yaba'ah. Azarium. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Ashah. Shemayim. Wa'aratazah. Al-Yathun. Lamawat. Regalkai. Al-Yanawam. Shamarkai. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashun. Shawamar. Yasha Allah. Yahweh. Shamarkai. Yahweh. Tazarkai. Hayat. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakakat. Wayarach. Bayayala. Yahweh. Yashamarkai. Makar. Yashamar. Apnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'afka. Wabawa'afka. Ma'athai. I will love you.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. And whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee. From all evil. You shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. Even forevermore. Go ahead. I got it right.
Psalms 83. Let's go.
Come. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Dalayamaka.
Al-Dalayamaka.
Al-Thakarach.
Al-Thakarach.
Al-Thashaquat.
Al-Thashaquat. Al.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Hana.
Hana.
Ariyabika.
Ariyabika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amika.
Al-Amika.
Ya'amim Yawah.
Ya'amim Yawah.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Yahwatazawa.
Yahwatazawa.
Al-Tazabawanyika.
Al-Tazapawanyika.
Amari.
Amari.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakunkidum.
Wanakakidum.
Magoria.
Magoria.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shum Yasha'ala.
Shum Yasha'ala.
Awadah.
Awadah.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Naiwatazawa.
Nawatazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Alyaka.
Alyaka.
Barak.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashemai.
Wayashemai.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Magorium.
Magorium.
Gabor.
Gabor.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Am Yeshabyu.
Am Yeshabyu.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Amain.
Aiman.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawa.
Zarawa.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashad.
Ashad.
Lahum.
Lahum.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasayasa Ra'ah.
Kasayasa Ra'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Manakar.
Manakar.
Kawashawan.
Kawashawan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayan Dara'ah.
Ba'ayan Dara'ah.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Da'amam.
Da'amam.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Not a Madmawa.
Not a Yadmawa.
Ka'irab.
Ka'irab.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakaza'aba.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakazazor.
Wakazazor.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kal Nasir Kamwa.
Al Nasi Yakamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amoria.
Amari.
Naira Shah.
Naira Shah.
Lanawa.
Lanawa. Af.
Na'awat.
Na'awat.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayathamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagorgula.
Kagorgula.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Larakwa.
Lapanya Rawakash.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Taba'ira Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Kanthar Datma.
Kanthar Datma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapafka.
Wapafka.
Salakia. Wabawapafka.
Wabawapafka.
Tabaha Habalam.
Tabaha Yalam.
Ma'allah.
Ma'allah.
Punyahum.
Punyahum.
Quayawam.
Qualawam.
Wayabakwashua.
Wayabakwashua.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Yabasha. Salakia. Yabashawa.
Yabashawa.
Wayabahoya.
Wayabahoya.
Id ya eye.
Id ya eye.
Wayakaparia.
Wayakaparia.
Wayabadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayada'awa.
Wayada'awa.
Kaya Atha.
Kaya Atha.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawah.
Yahawah.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Alyawam.
Alyawam.
Alkahai Rataza.
Alkahai Rataza. Psalms 83. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
They that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
Have taken crafty counsel.
Have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. Come. Let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
May no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And Hagarenes.
Gabal.
Gabal.
And Ammon. And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Japheth.
As to Japheth.
At the brook of Kizon.
At the brook of Kizon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zebah.
As Zebah.
And as Zalmunna.
As Zalmunna.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh.
The houses of Yahweh.
In possession.
In possession.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burning for wood.
As the fire burning for wood.
And as the flame set of the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
In trouble.
In trouble.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Most high in Christ. Sa. Blow the horn. Sisters, you may be seated. If any brother would like to get anointed today, now is the time. Any brothers? Most High in Christ, get a brother's hand. All right. Most High in Christ. Right here, no sweat. Alright, you stand right here. You right here. Alright, Aki. Y'all repeat after me, alright? You stand right here. Alright, Most High in Christ. Yabaraki Yahweh.
Yabaraki Yahweh.
Waya Shamarka.
Waya Shamarka.
Ya'or Yahweh.
Ya'or Yahweh.
Pin Yahweh.
Pin Yahweh.
Awyaka.
Awyaka.
Waya Kanka.
Waya Kanka.
Yasha Yahweh.
Yasha Yahweh.
Pin Yahweh.
Pin Yahweh.
Awyaka.
Awyaka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Awadia.
Iwadia.
Awadia.
Iwadia.
Awadia.
Iwadia. Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Y'all still repeat after me? Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
Most High in Christ. That brother hand. We just said right here. We just said right there in the English. You know what I mean? We said Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless, heal, shield, protect. So be it. You know what I mean? Most High in Christ. All right. With that being said, we're gonna close out the service. Oh, Most High in Christ, come up here. Brother in here. Christ, Come, Most High in Christ. Just I'm do it just like this. This is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna get you first. I'm gonna get her, just like that. Come here, brother.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Salah.
All right, so repeat after me. Make sure. Repeat after me. Yabaraki Yahweh.
Yabaraki Yahweh.
Waya Shamaraka.
Waya Shamaraka.
Ya'or Yahweh.
Ya'or Yahweh.
Pen Yahweh.
Pen Yahweh.
Auyaka.
Auyaka.
Waya Kanka.
Waya Kanka.
Yesha Yahweh.
Yesha Yahweh.
Pen Yahweh.
Pen Yahweh.
Auyaka.
Auyaka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Nathan Award.
Nathan Award.
Nathan Award.
Nathan Award.
Nathan Award.
Nathan Award. Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
The water of mine.
The water of mine.
Most High in Christ. That brother ain't here. Come on up here, sis. Let that oil drip. Let it drip.
Right.
Most High in Christ. All right, I can repeat after me. Yabaraki Yahweh.
Yabaraki Yahweh.
Waya Shamaraka.
Waya Shamaraka.
Ya'or Yahweh.
Ya'or Yahweh.
Pen Yahweh.
Pen Yahweh.
Auyaka.
Auyaka.
Waya Kanka.
Waya Kanka.
Yesha Yahweh.
Yesha Yahweh.
Pen Yahweh.
Pen Yahweh.
Auyaka.
Auyaka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Waya Shamlaka.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim.
Bahashim.
Yahweh Shah.
Yahweh Shah.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Andrea.
Andrea. Andrea. Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shah.
The water of mine.
The water of mine.
Most High in Christ. Amen. Most High in Christ. And with that being said, that right there in the English, you're saying Yahweh bless thee and keep thee. Yahweh make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. Yahweh lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless, heal, shield, protect. So be it. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Amen. And with that being said, we're going to close out the Sabbath service officially. Anything else? Anybody? That being said, men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat, I imagine Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah Brakatah, Yajmatah, Saw, I imagine Shabbat, I imagine Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alatah Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Yajmatah, dismiss.